ready.
This facility has a gravity control system installed. If you change the direction of the gravitational pull, items in the area may be affected.
What possible purpose would a facility need an anti-gravity system installed for? There's no reason! Nevertheless, folks, welcome to Part 5. We're at Gravity Antionion stage, and there's a lot of switching gravity in this level. Basically, you got these red switches that switch gravity 180 degrees, and then there are the green switches that switch you 90 degrees. And you're constantly warping from room to room until you reach the Maverick, Gravity Antionion himself. There's lots of spikes in this level, there's lots of blocks, and you can actually use the gravity to tilt the blocks on their side, and actually, you want to watch out where those blocks are when you're changing gravity around, because if a block lands on you and it crushes you, well then it will kill you in one hit, and that's never fun. However, you can use the blocks to crush enemies as well, and that's always swell. I find this level kind of annoying, but not really. As long as you make sure you're not falling into an obvious trap, you'll be fine. When we beat Dark Manus, Zero got this awesome ability. You push the triangle button while in the air, he does this little spinning slash thing, and if you push down while you're doing it, he flies downwards really fast. I know in the PC version there's actually a glitch you can exploit, where you can actually make Zero fly in any direction, but I don't have the PC version, I have the PlayStation 2 version, and you know, I don't think I really need to cheat that much anyway. Another perk of X's Buster Eye, if you charge it up halfway, it can still go through walls, just like classic Mega Man does. It's weird, in the old Mega Man X, he could shoot through walls, but then somewhere along the line, his pellets lost the ability to do that. I have no idea why, but, watch the spikes. I can't stress enough, you have to watch out for the spikes. I actually did something really stupid, actually before that, there is a hidden, item here, another rare metal. It's the Zero Knuckle, which I'm going to be showing off in an extra video. I don't get it in this video, unfortunately, because I can't reach it quite yet. But there's a block on the very left that you can reach with either Axel or Zero if you have Gigavolt Mana War's special ability. But anyway, there's a weapon there. You have to use Crystal Snail, or not Crystal Snail, I'm thinking of fucking Mega Man X2. But you have to use Earth Rock Trilobite's weapon to dig it up from under the ground. Anyway, sub-boss time.
Vile! Where have you taken Lumine? Do you plan to hinder the Jacob Project?
Reunited after all this time apart and all you do is bombard me with questions? Don't worry about our little Lumine. We're taking great care of him. The orbital elevator is too important to us to hurt the one who operates it.
Don't you know what you're doing? The Jacob Project is an important joint venture between humans and Reploids.
Chill out, X. Let's enjoy this little reunion, okay?
Oh god, Vile, we meet again. So, I don't know if Vile has multiple weaknesses like he does in Mega Man X and Mega Man X3. I do know that he is weak against Avalanche Yeti's weapon, and that's what I generally like to use against him. But since I don't have that ability yet, I'm just going to use my Mega Buster to take out Vile. Vile could be kind of annoying, because he always flies in random directions, and you never know where he's going to fly it. He might run into you half the time, but he also shoots his little blue spark shots. I think when he's like the first sub-boss battle, he doesn't do too much, but yeah. You might want to try a double attack and get some big health off Vile. Why not? Vile is just a sub-boss, and he is pretty easily disposed of. I like Vile's battle mechanic in this game, though. It's very reminiscent of the X-Hunters in X2 and Bit and Bite in X3. Basically, as soon as you enter the third Maverick stage, like after you've beaten 2 Mavericks, then Vile shows up in the 3rd stage, and then every stage afterwards, past the 4th one, he just randomly appears, and believe me, it is random. Sometimes he appears in your 5th Maverick battle, sometimes it appears in your 6th Maverick battle. Vile likes to show up every now and then, and it's really hard to... It's always random. You never know when Vile's going to show up. But Vile will be a sub-boss every now and then, just to warn you. Spikes still kill you in one hit. I'm trying to get to the Dr. Light capsule, but you have to have precise air dashing. There you go. So you want to bring out X for the light capsule.
Go for it! Leave it to me!
X, I thought here you are, at Part's Eye. With this part equipped, you will cause damage to enemies by jumping near them. Equip this new ability and board the
So yeah, we get a new head part that basically when we jump, we have this big blue aura around us, and we can actually kill enemies like the bat bongs or the yellow surfbot wannabe enemies. Seriously, some of the enemies in X8 look like surfbots, but they're not. Surfbots are in the Mega Man Legends series. I haven't actually tackled the Legends series, but I've seen enough LPs to know what goes on in that game. And, you know, it might be fun for me to LP one day, but don't hold your breath. I don't own it. I can't find it in Canada. Hell, it was a hassle just finding Mega Man X8 in fucking Canada. I didn't find it in Canada. I have to get eBay. I looked all over Ontario. I couldn't find this damn game. It's so goddamn rare. And the reason it's rare is because X7 did so poorly that they figured, well, X8's probably going to do poorly too. We better not make that many copies of it. So, you know, thank X7 for the limited release of X8. It's really hard to find. I barely found my copy, and now I do, and if you can find one, I would recommend it because this game kicks ass. I actually made a point to play this level third. I could have gone after Gigavolt Manowar after I beat Earthrock Trilobite, who is weak against Earthrock's special ability, but I wanted to save the third stage for this level because the sub-boss that would be there if I didn't kill Vile, or if Vile didn't show up, let's just say it is the most annoying boss in the game, even worse than the final boss, honestly. And there's a rare medal for you. But it's even worse than the final boss. It's so... Let me describe it because I don't actually show it in the LP. They have these blocks that go back and forth from the roof to the ceiling, or from the floor to the ceiling, and they have spikes on them. And they can crush you in one hit. Spikes on the top and bottom. And they're moving back and forth between each other. It's easy to die in that level. Very easy. That's why I made this level third. I had to fight Vile here. Fuck that sub-boss.
You used to be an incredible scientist, but it looks like you've gone maverick now.
Incredible? Maverick? What do those words even mean?
You'd have to ask someone smarter than me.
Your honesty is matched only by your supreme foolishness. Well, at any rate, if you choose to stand in my way, I'll destroy you.
Gravity Antionion. His whole spiel is he likes to climb the walls while creating all these random blocks to drop on you. If you have Dark Mantis' special ability, you can use the Black Arrow or Zero's swirling special spin attack to take out this guy pretty quickly. His spinning attack can also destroy the blocks as well. Not these one. This is his overdrive move. He creates these blocks in random order, and it's pretty easy to get used to. I've never been hit by them. Even my first time playing this, I actually dodged them pretty successfully. But then again, I was used to the X series by the time I played this game, so... His overdrive move isn't too bad if you just keep an eye on where the blocks are falling from. And yeah, with Dark Mantis' special ability, he's pretty much a joke. And we are going in weakness order now, so all the Mavericks are going to be jokes from now on. But, you know, I still have beaten all of them with just the X-Buster / C-Saber. They're not too challenging. The Mavericks are hard, but, like, if you're used to them, they're okay. We get Ju-Hazan, Squeeze Bomb, and Spiral Magnum. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Zero gets a strong, powerful attack that can knock off shields, like Earthrock Trilobite's weapon. Or armor, rather. And X gets a little black hole thing. It's not like the black hole bomb in Mega Man 9, but it's just a big, giant, slow, purple orb of energy that hurts people. And Axel gets another projectile attack. Axel doesn't get much in special abilities. They're just different, you know? Here's something I didn't show off earlier. There's actually retry chips, which are lives, essentially. You can actually get life tanks and prickle barriers. Prickle barriers, I should have had this a long time ago. If you go into spikes with a prickle barrier, you won't die, but you can only use it once. And life tanks, well, they're awesome because you can fill your health up. We all love health. So I got a sub-tank, a life tank, and a weapon tank. Booyah!
That's the third one, but we still don't know what the Mavericks are up to.
We still haven't determined exactly why the new generation Reploids are going Maverick.
I'm running simulators right now, but it looks like their virus resistance is absolute.
Yeah, I'm a new generation prototype, and I can confirm that. I'm immune myself.
But if Axel's a prototype, then that means he could go Maverick too. But maybe since he's a prototype, he'll be okay. Let's analyze his data to be sure.
What? Hey, I'm no Maverick. Heck, I'm a Maverick Hunter.
Axel is a prototype of the new generation Reploids. That was not mentioned in Mega Man X7. I thought he didn't know who he was or who he came from, but whatever. We're gonna take on Gigabolt Manowar in Part 6, and it's gonna be swell.